So first, let me introduce myself and my dealer. My name is Yennesa. I am from MSUC Sarawak. So yeah, let me introduce the first part of this assignment, which is introduction of nature and structure of international business. What is nature and structure of international business? So you guys must be excited to know what the definition of nature and international business, right? So let's enjoy this video.
Very pleased with your acquaintance. 非常感谢，欢迎你来访。Welcome,
As we can see, between UK and China, Malaysia and Indonesia, all of these have international trade. For example, shipping from China, shipping from Indonesia, Vietnam, all of these have some international business trade. The nature of international business is complex and ever-changing. Various factors influence it, including economic conditions, political stability, culture-driven, and technological advance. Business that operate internationally must be aware of this factor and be able to accept and adapt their strategy accordingly. Hi, so now I will explain about history trade, which is they have trade in past, trade during Middle Age, and trade during Modern Age. So I will explain. Use the video. Let's enjoy. In ancient time, trade began as a barter system in which people exchange one object for another. Prehistoric human trade, animal skin or service for fruit. Over time, coin and currency began to emerge. The system barter. What is barter? Before the hard currency came into existence, the most common form of the trade was bartering. Barter system date back to the old time when there was no money. The only way to buy goods was to exchange them with personal belongings of similar value. For example, you can see this video, which is a snack want to exchange the little chick maybe, and then he exchanged the little chick with his son, like that, something like that. So this is very clearly any exchange of good and service for other good and service without exchanging any form of money is known as the barter system. Mesopotamia tribes are said to be the one to introduce this system of exchanging, where they exchange goods for food, weapons, and other essential needs such as tea. Therefore, it is known as one of the oldest forms of commerce. 5,000 years ago, the Chinese learned to make quilts from the silk of the silkworm, which are breathable, light, and cozy. From this silk, they produce many products such as clothes, and then lipstick, Is it true Japan is the land of gold? How true the old legend? From this picture, we can know that the first came from the age of old. And then the next example is of the battle in style. They also have theatrical dance in gold, and the last is gold and leather, the ultimate refinement. So the last from me is trade during the modern age. As we can know, all the people know about online shopping, right? Such as TikTok, Shopee, Alibaba, and more, the e-commerce website. For your information, this online shopping can save our money, can save our time, and also can save our energy. Why I say like that? Because, for example, at the Shopee, during the 1010 once you sell, they have many discount voucher during 12 midnight until 2 midnight. So there will have many buyers will purchase the item during at that night.
Hello everyone, my name is IZZAH CLERANCE and I'm currently taking Bachelor in International Business at MSUC College, Sarawak. It is necessary to make a distinction between a private international trade law and a public international trade law. Private international trade law, which is a branch of private international law which governs trade relations between private parties, and international trade law, which is a branch of public international law which governs trade relations between states. Okay, now I will explain the nature of international trade law, which is they have two nature. One of it is public international trade law and the other one is private international trade law. Public international trade law, or also as we know law of nation, is the body of legal rules, norms and standards that apply between sovereign states and others entities that are legally recognized as international actors. Meanwhile, for private international trade law, it regulates the behavior of business organizations doing international business, or it also consists of a set of conflicts of laws, rules applicable in international cases. General Agreement on Tariff and Trade 1994 or GATT 1994 is the example for public international trade law. It was to become part of the Havana Charter for International Trade Organizations that was negotiated during the United Nations Conference on Trade and Employment held in Cuba. United Nations Convention on the Sale of Goods Contract 1980 is an example for private international trade law. It is adopted by the United Nations Commission on International Trade Law at the General Assembly in Vienna. It consists more than 80 countries representative and 26 parties join it. International trade is governed by multiple countries and organizations. Country can pass law that everyone doing business in the country must follow. Treaties and conventions between countries can also set regulation for trading internationally. One example of a trade regulation is a law prohibiting dumping, such as the Tariff Act of 1930. This regulation limits the ability of one country to sell at the lower price in another country if it eliminates competitions. In private international trade, conflict arises because of different systems of commercial law in various countries, which leads to the so-called conflict of laws. For example, following the law of United Kingdom, Hong Kong law argued that an offer can be withdrawn at any time before it is promised. In other states, however, such as France, it was argued that it could not be revoked within the validity period prescribed by it. It is clear and true that these are two completely opposing propositions.
Hi, I'm RADATUL binti AZMI. I'm a student of Bachelor's Degree in International Business and I'm from MSUC. So I'll be presenting about the topic of structure in international business law. What is the structure of international business? Structure of international business is the international structure which ensures the attention of the top management towards developing a holistic and unified approach to international operations. There are 7 business structures in the international business law. As the first one will be the organizational structure, which defines as the formal arrangement of roles, responsibilities, and relationships in the M&A. Organizational structure comprised of 2 differentiation, which is the first one is the vertical differentiation, which defines as the balance between the centralization and decentralization of authority, and the second one will be the horizontal differentiation, which means it involves specifying which people do which jobs in which units. There are two categories falls under vertical differentiation, which is the first one is the centralization, which it means is the degree to which high-level managers make strategic decisions and delegate them to lower levels of implementation. And the opposite category will be the decentralization, which means is the degree to which lower-level managers make and implement strategic decisions. And the second differentiation will be the horizontal differentiation, which specifies the set of tasks to accomplish. It divides the tasks among SPUs, divisions, departments, committees, teams, jobs, and individuals. It also stipulates superior and subordinate relationship. The second business structure will be the classical structure, as this structure is designed and used to achieve the functional, area, or divisional metric or make structure. And the third structure will be the functional structure, as it groups people based on common expertise and resources. This functional structure also popular among companies with narrow product line. As you can see here is the hierarchy chart for the functional structure. As the fourth structure will be the divisional structure, as it divides employee based on the product, customer segment, or geographical location. It also duplicates function and resources across division, which comprise of international division, global product structure, and worldwide area structure. As you can see here is the flow chart for the international division structure. And this is the flow chart for the geographic area division structure. Metric structure is the fifth structure in the international business law. As it institutes overlaps among functional and divisional forms, it gives functional, product, and geographic groups a common focus, and it also violates the unity of command principle, as it has dual reporting relationship rather than a single line of command. The next business structure will be the mixed structure, which it combines elements of the functional, area, and product structures. It also allows the firm to better adapt to market conditions worldwide. The final structure is the neoclassical structure, as it emphasizes coordination and cultivation, not command and control. It also functions as a network structure, as it arranges differentiated elements in the pattern flows of activity that allocate people and resources to problems and projects in a decentralized manner. So what I can conclude here is international business laws protect business activities in a given country and any business institution that operates in more than one country. The sources of international business laws help in establishing and enforcing regulation that provide any business operation protection and interpretation.
Terima kasih sudah menonton dan sampai jumpa.